Think back just a few years ago. If you wanted to make a quality video, you needed a huge budget, right? And probably an entire creative team. Well, by 2026, AI has completely flipped that script. We're talking about a shift so massive that what once took a whole production house can now be done by a single person. It's wild.
In this quote right here, he gets to the absolute heart of the matter. See, this whole conversation isn't really about AI replacing human creators. Not at all. It's about a fundamental change, a shift in where our creativity is most valuable. That's the key distinction to remember. It's a shift, not a replacement.
All right, so let's dive into this new video reality. We'll start with all the hype because, for once, the hype is actually pretty spot on. AI has radically democratized video creation. It's made the entire process faster, way cheaper, and so much more accessible than any of us could have dreamed of just a few years back.
And I really want you to think about the scale of that change. The old way of doing things was built on layers of specialists. You had directors, editors, camera operators, sound engineers, the whole shebang. The new model, it empowers one person, a single marketer with a strategic vision to manage a process that can deliver a comparable result. That is the incredible power we're talking about.
But, and this is a crucial reality check, just because the technical hurdles are gone, does that mean creativity has disappeared? Absolutely not. It has simply moved. It's no longer about whether you can master a complex camera or a tricky editing suite. Now, it's all about mastering strategy and creative direction.
Just look at the contrast here. It lays it all out. The old world of video production, it was defined by high budgets, big teams, and super long timelines. But by 2026, the key inputs are your strategic thinking and your vision as a creator. And that allows for unbelievably fast iteration. The entire focus has moved from being about resources to being all about ideas.
This brings us to a really common misconception we need to clear up. A lot of people think AI video is just about typing a prompt and smashing that generate button. But the truth is, if you want high-quality, professional-looking results, it demands so much more than that. The quality of your output is directly tied to the clarity of your input. It's that simple.
So the ideal workflow is really bookended by human intelligence. Think of it like this. It starts with your strategic input, a well-thought-out script or a clear blog post. Then, you let the AI do its magic, generating the scenes, the voiceovers, the transitions. But the most crucial step is at the end, human refinement. That's where you step in to apply your creative direction and make sure it all aligns with your brand. That's the real path to getting near studio quality.
And the toolkit we have available now is just wow. It's incredible. It's matured into these really distinct categories. You have your pure video generators like Runway and Pika, you have AI avatar platforms like HeyGen, and then you have these super powerful editing and enhancement tools like Descript. But you want to know the real pro tip here? The best content almost always comes from using a combination of these tools, not just relying on one.
So the really important point here is that these platforms aren't just dumb generators anymore. They've evolved. With features like context-aware editing and real-time scene adaptation, they've become active partners in the creative process. They're not just executing your commands, they can actually influence and enhance your creative direction.
Okay, so AI is a powerful creative partner, for sure. But, and this is a big but, it's not a magic bullet. Understanding its limitations is just as important as knowing its capabilities. In fact, this is where we see a lot of brands make their biggest mistakes.
Let's be real about the hard truths for a second. AI still struggles with genuine emotional depth, telling those nuanced, layered stories. The outputs can start to feel a bit repetitive. And without your strong human guidance, it just can't capture a unique brand identity. And on top of all that, as a creator, you absolutely have to maintain oversight to avoid any brand-damaging mistakes or inaccuracies. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? You can have the most powerful tool in the entire world, but if you give it a weak or generic strategy, you're going to get a weak and generic video. AI is a powerful engine, yeah, but a human still needs to be in the driver's seat holding the map.
So if these tools are becoming widely available and accessible to pretty much everyone, where does your real competitive advantage come from? It's not just about having a subscription to the latest software. The answer lies somewhere else entirely.
Let's just ask the question directly. With everyone having access to similar generative power, what's actually going to make one brand's video content stand out from the crowd and perform better than another's?
And here's the answer. It's the combination.
The advantage isn't in any single one of these boxes. It's in how you integrate all of them. It's using those powerful AI tools, but guiding them with sharp human strategy, infusing them with unique creative direction, and, this is a big one, optimizing the final output for the specific platform where people are going to see it.
So, the winning playbook is clear. The future isn't AI only, and it isn't human only. The winners are going to be those who master the hybrid model, the ones who can blend the incredible speed and efficiency of the machine with the irreplaceable insight, storytelling, and creativity of the human mind.
So remember this. A tool can assemble pixels into a moving image. It can generate a voice and add some music. But only a human can infuse that creation with a story, with a purpose, and with the meaning that truly connects with another person. That is the winning strategy for 2026 and beyond.